Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Television with the major developments of the day. I am your host, Ilham Məmmədov. Our young generation will grow up as representatives of a victorious nation. This is a great moral and psychological meaning. During the reception in a video format of a newly appointed Minister of Youth and Sports, President İlham stated that the victory won during the 44-day war will play the key role in educating young people and underscored the main direction of a state policy in the youth and sports sphere.
Today, Azerbaijan is recognized worldwide as a sports country. Consistent reforms being carried out to increase the popularity of sports and the interest of young people in this area are yielding real results. Record results of our athletes at the Olympic Games in the Brazilian city of Rio de Janeiro in 2016 can be considered an important indicator of the improvement of the sports infrastructure and the major financial investment in this field by the state. However, the results at the recent Summer Olympics in Tokyo, although generally considered acceptable, did not meet the expectations of our people. As President İlham stressed during the meeting in a video format, the fact that Azerbaijan ranks 33rd for the number of gold medals, is 20th among European countries and the 4th among Muslim countries, and the big achievements of our Paralympic athletes is our big pride. However, the shortcomings in the field of sports must be seriously investigated and analyzed. According to President İlham, true, our athletes did not win a gold medal this time, but they came very close. Sport is about victories and defeats. In general, the results achieved in the field of sports are very positive. Our Paralympians made us very happy and won many medals, including many gold medals, showing great skill, professionalism and dedication. Of course, this is a very important event and we are rightly proud of our Paralympians, said President İlham. Either way, it's necessary to seriously analyze the unsatisfactory state of affairs in some federations during the preparation period and pay special attention to the training process. It should be noted that athletes who won medals at the last Olympic Games are experienced athletes. The absence of representatives of the younger generation and the emergence of such a gap between generations is regrettable. Therefore, the activities of the sports and Olympic complexes functioning in the capital and regions should be seriously checked. According to President, given that young athletes failed to win medals at the Tokyo Olympics, the situation needs to be scrutinized. The situation in sport clubs should be analyzed as well. In other words, the right conclusions must be drawn. We can, of course, be proud of our victories, but there are also shortcomings that need to be addressed. Transparency in this area must be fully ensured and all unpleasant situations must be seriously dealt with, said President İlham. There are unpleasant youth trends in the world today. Various programs are being developed to mentor young people. Various methods of promoting cosmopolitanism are used in order to take them away from the national roots. In such a situation, Azerbaijani youth should be brought up on the basis of traditional values, grow in a national and patriotic spirit. The head of state said that there are processes of globalization in the present-day world and in some cases, foreign circles choose young people as a target. In other words, efforts are being made to deceive and mislead young people. This must be prevented. The feelings of patriotism must be at the forefront in this. Our bright and historic victory in the Second Karabakh War must play the key role in educating young people, said President İlham. The glorious victory in the patriotic war should become an example today because the Azerbaijani youth are already representatives of the victorious nation. To preserve this glorious history, we all must not only work and modernize, one of the main tasks must be ensure the connection of the younger generation to their history and past.
During the Taras Falcon 2021 joint flight tactical exercises, the aircrafts of the Azerbaijan and Turkish Air Forces carried out joint flight tasks at an assigned altitude along the route designated in accordance with the plan of the exercises. According to the scenario of the task, Azerbaijani military pilots successfully inflicted strikes on the air defense assets and the ground targets of the imaginary enemy, as well as made maneuvers to weight the fighter aircrafts. It is the sovereign right of every state to conduct various exercises in the territory within its international borders. This was stated by the head of the press service department of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Leyla Abdullayeva. She noted to date, Azerbaijan has conducted numerous military exercises on its territory, including joint exercises with the participation of partner countries. The joint tactical training launched in Lachin district is of similar origin and serves to ensure peace and stability in the region, said spokesperson for the Azerbaijan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Leyla Abdullayeva, who would like to draw the attention of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Armenia to the fact that the threat to regional peace and security is not a conduct of a military training by a state on its own territory, but is to make claims to the territories of another state, to pursue a policy of military aggression, to keep the territories of another state under occupation, and finally, to violate the principles of international law, as Armenia has done for many years. If Armenia wants to ensure peace and security in the region, then it must fulfill its own obligations, Leyla Abdullayeva added. 2,406 more cases of coronavirus infection have been recorded in Azerbaijan, while 2,867 people recovered and were discharged from hospitals, and 37 patients died. The overall confirmed cases in Azerbaijan have reached 445,278, with 386,549 recoveries and 5,879 deaths. The number of active infections is 52,850. To detect new infection cases, overall 4,563,070 tests have been conducted in Azerbaijan, the task force under the Cabinet of Ministers reported. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.